about the crowd, we have to address it. You know, most nights of the week, there's been these huge, electric, energetic crowds. What's it been like seeing their support?
The crowd is fantastic over here. Over the years, I've seen their passion for the game and even for their own country, Nepal. And I've seen them everywhere, even in US. Whenever there's a Nepal game, you will see Nepali fans coming around and they support their team. That I'm amazed about the craze they have for cricket. Outstanding.
Now, of course, you are in the middle stages of the comp. What's been the overall team mindset and mantra so far?
We've been playing good cricket since last 3 games. So our mindset is that let's play positive cricket and try and win the games.
Exactly. And going forward, is that the same mindset, same approach?
Yeah, we'll try and have the same mindset.
Of course. Well, all the best for you and the team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Back to comms.
Thank you, Jess. Yeah, real favourite of Monty Desai is Sunny Patel. He's taken him to a number of competitions. I know the relationship out in the United States as well, and that's the kind of modern franchise game. Dash a single. Najibullah Zadran. Oh, direct hit might have been interesting, but I think Erasmus got the call in quickly enough to allow Milan Kumar to get home.
Milan Kumar's got to know that Erasmus is looking for one.
Nepal Premier League Season 2 अंतर्गत आज
when you're standing at the non-strikers end, there's some players who think that that's the end of the game for them. This is not a time to relax. Look at Milan Kumar. Number 1, bat in the wrong hand, and number 2, the bat alongside him. So he doesn't give himself the best opportunity to actually run a quick single.
It's a very basic thing. You have to do the basics right. Great spot, HD. End of the 9th, 56 for 2.
कर्णालीले दिएको 149 रनको लक्ष्य यति बेला काठमाडौँ गोर्खाजले पछ्याइरहेको छ। 9 ओभरको खेल समाप्त हुँदाखेरि उसले 56 रन बनाएको छ 2 विकेटको नोक्सानीमा।
What a fantastic crowd we got this evening. I don't think I was telling you about this yesterday, H, but with our guest Rob Lynch, who was here yesterday, we actually got out and around the back of these new stands. We walked right up there to the centre of that Red Bull fan zone, and I couldn't believe it. It's bringing that new gen energy, but you could literally see the Himalayas, and it's not a view I've ever taken in at this ground. The reason why, we've probably gone about 10, maybe 15 metres higher with the stands that have gone in instead of the grass bank. So even though I'd been over there in previous incarnations of this ground, you couldn't see the Himalayas. Now you can. Well, keep asking for the young spinners to get their chance. In comes the two of them in tandem. The young leg spinner joins Bippin. Already the 7th bowler to be used in the 10th over. But I think it's a good move from Sampal Kami.
What I enjoy about young Yuvraj Khatri on this surface is the speed that he bowls at. He bowls it very Rashid Khan-like. Bowls it flat, he bowls it quick, and he tries to hit a good length rather than a full length.
Picks the gap nicely, just too short.
चौका प्रहार भएको छ लामो समयपछि बाउन्ड्री भएको छ बाउन्ड्रीमा बाहिर बल गएको छ
2 important positions for a young leg spinner, long on and your deep mid wicket. Got to get those angles right because Milan Kumar will punish you if not. A drag down and put away.
Just how quickly he gets into position to hit the stroke. You've got to move, you've got to be nimble on your feet.
चौका प्रहार गरेका छन् मिलन कुमारले
Good use of the crease to get that end cell. Super 4. Take your time, young man. Remember, you're in control as a spinner at the top of your mark. He's trying to rush through this. Take your time. Take a breath. Better on the money this time. Great bits of advice I always remember from Terry Jenner, who was Shane Warne's coach. I was lucky enough to have 3 or 4 sessions with him during my career. When you're the bowler, you're the one in control. You bowl the ball when you're ready. Particularly as a spinner, you don't really have a concern over the over rates. Emphasise to the batter that you're in control. How well did Shane Warne do that in particular?
युवराज खत्रीले बलिङ गरिरहेका छन्
A little bit of pressure here now.
करेन्ट रन रेट
Just a little bit of pressure.
रन रेट 8.61
agree with you. It feels like these two deliveries, that one just punched down the ground for one. Final ball before the drinks break will be important. Erasmus, who's spent almost the whole season, number 7, and it's his last game, has been thrown up to number 4. So here's some of our gathered photographers who are creating the most brilliant imagery that's appearing all throughout the papers and online. He's taking a while to get going, Erasmus. Get a single, but he's only 4 off 9. Gets us to the halfway stage of the chase of this single game on Sunday. Time for the expert education strategic timeout. Score is 63 for 2.
2 विकेट गुमाएको छ काठमाडौँ खासले
They're certainly talking two different languages for sure. No, not even in the frame. Milind Kumar, horrible mix-up by Erasmus. I think they've just gone up to confirm. whether the batsman had crossed here. Just take a look at that. Yeah, I think Milind Kumar is the one who will be heading back. We're just waiting for the third umpire to just confirm that. But to me, it just looked like, well, it's not at that end that it matters. I think it was the other end, which is already broken. So I think Milind Kumar, in my opinion, will be the one heading back.
I'll tell you what, we saw a couple of runouts early in the day in the first innings. But look at this. Erasmus took off. Milind presses their board button. And both running towards the bowlers, and Yuvraj Khatri knew it. Great bit of wicket keeping as well by Deepak Domre. Yeah, there they are. My God, what a sorry state of affairs if you're a Kathmandu Gorkhas fan, seeing both your batters at one end.
We've seen a few runouts, isn't it, this afternoon, and now again in the evening we saw two. Matt Watt getting run out, Vasisto getting run out, and now we have Milind Kumar, who probably is the one who will head back.
Just goes back to that age-old debate of whose call is it, who needs to respond in front of the wicket, square of the wicket, behind the wicket. Yeah, it's the last thing you need as Kathmandu Gorkhas to see Milind Kumar coming towards you at the dugout. He's run out for 15. 63 for 3. He's been in good form in the last game for the Gorkhas. John Simpson walks out, got 60 and 29 in that last game. He was the reason why they got to 142 when they were placed in a precarious situation. A best of 84 is T20 career, but he too played some delightful, strong hits to the fence. They need a partnership. More importantly, they need Erasmus to contribute with the bat because his best in this competition so far is 17.
And especially that the run out had him involved in it. We put added pressure on Khairat Erasmus. Down the track straight away, we'll pick up the single and get off the mark. But if we just take a look at how the run out happened, just watch when the wicketkeeper breaks the stumps. Right about there. That's when you'll figure out that Erasmus was a couple of steps ahead of Milind Kumar, and that's what the umpire would have been seeing. So just see when the stumps are broken, they both are in the center, but you just see again, Erasmus will be a couple of steps right there. If that's what the umpire would have been looking at, and he would have said that Erasmus and Milind Kumar have crossed. So since they've crossed, Milind Kumar will be the one who's run out, and the right decision once again by the umpire.
2 runs here. Good running. Simpson's looking confident. He's using his feet, moving around, calling well, running hard. Yeah, any youngster trying to understand why Milind Kumar had to walk back is at the point of impact. When the bails were off the groove, Erasmus had crossed the half. And the player as well. More importantly, Milind was behind him and Erasmus was ahead.
Yeah, the TV umpire there, Budhi Pradhan, gets that one right. Let's take a look at the appeal now. Just probably going down the leg side. The wicketkeeper moving to the leg side also is a giveaway. Down the track, down the ground. One bounce. Over the boundary cushions. Good start this by Erasmus. 11 done. 71 for 3.
11 ओभरको समाप्तिमा 71 रन 3 विकेटको नोक्सानीमा 149 को लक्ष्य पछ्याइरहेको छ काठमाडौँ गोर्खाजले। कर्णालीले बनाएको 148 रन, 149 को टार्गेट।
Take you through the Argakanchi Cement Golden Cap leaderboard, showcasing the tournament's leading wicket takers. Avinash Bora from the Sudur Pashchim Royals had a slow start, but what a way he's come back into the scheme of things for the boys in yellow. Sandeep Lamichane, he's been in the peak of his powers. Milind Kumar, right from game one, has been getting the wickets for the Gorkhas. Another Gorkhas player, his captain at number 10, and Harmeet Singh. Quite evidently, you see the teams that are performing well actually have the players showing up as well, and that's why they're in the top 5. So you're seeing a couple of medium pacers and a couple of spinners as well in this grid of yours. Okay, then Pavan into his second over. Quick! Win! This is going to be close. Simpson was running to the danger end and he had put in the sprint and committed into the second. It was Erasmus who was struggling, I believe.
Well, they ran really well. Both he and Simpson gets off the block, and that's when he realizes they're two. Supported well by Simpson. That's in the air, over the top, will run away. Will be a boundary against the runner player Khirat. Erasmus gets the boundary, much needed one for the Kathmandu Gorkhas. They're really cruising along now. They don't want to try anything flash. Don't try anything smart or over smart. Just play some smart cricket.
Today, for a change, they've not sent Rashid Khan early at number 3 or number 4. There's Rashid Bean, Adil Alam, Karan Casey. So you want to set things up for them. Maybe 40 needed in 60 or 50. Well done, excellent ball, guys. That's why their role gets all the more important over here, both these batters. Simpson has looked very, very proactive and assured in his batting over here. One innings can certainly lift your confidence. You all look for that one big innings where you just bring in that self-belief and touch. He got that in the last game, hit 5 sixes and 3 fours at a strike rate of 200 plus. Oh, he's got stuck underneath this one. Fielder will watch it just sail over him. For a moment, it felt that he had mistimed it. But this man means business, Simpson. He'll take on the spinners.
Well, I did get the feeling that he didn't get the timing as well as he would like to, but that is the shorter part of the boundary, and very luckily for him, just carries that man at mid-wicket. Nice camera angle as well. Got to see that the ball landed outside the boundary cushion. There's umpire Rambakwela, Prageet Rambakwela. John Simpson, that's 60 for the Rhinos. Just showed how classy a player he is. Wait for the umpire signal, leg by will be the call. Yeah. You see some, we were talking about some really good visuals, Mikhail, and that was one of them. At the reverse angle, you can see exactly that the ball crossed the boundary. You saw the player outside the boundary as well, hence bailing out of that catch. Just delivering that from behind the bowling crease. 14 runs of the over, 12 done, 85 for 3. Cool evening, lovely visuals. The
DJ belting out their favorite songs, really dancing to the tunes of the Festival of the Himalayas. 80 for 4 is what the Yaks were, and the Gorkhas in reply 85 for 3. So they are ahead on both counts. It's just showing you those visuals of the crowd and how they come in and just fill up these stadiums, Mikhail. The person who brings them to you, apart from the cameraman, we have more than 27 cameras, like I said, and you have one person, Mandir Bhatia, who's really marshalling his troops really well. Thank you very much, Mandir, and our producer Abhi as well.
Yeah, Mandir Bhatia, he's very much a local resident out here because he's been coming to Nepal so many years now. Our director and Abhishek, our producer as well, helping us make life easy. And what these two batters have nicely done is they've just brought the asking rate down. When they came together, it was over 9 and over. Now it's a little over 8. In the last, it went to 7.92. So you can understand what the plan is to ensure that nothing goes out of hand in terms of the asking rate.
I like this youngster, Yuvraj Khatri. He has a very genuine leg spinner's action, can get the ball to turn off the surface. I'm waiting to see that googly that he has as well. Very, very young, just about 18 years of age. And it's nice to see so many of these youngsters in this league. There are a few 17, 18, 19-year-olds who are given the opportunity to come out there and express themselves. So it's a very big moment for Nepal cricket to see youngsters like this rubbing shoulders with the Faf du Plessis of the world, the Scotty Kugelines of the world. There's the googly, picked early, nicely fielded.
18-year-old Yuvraj, you're talking about him. Nicely done in the deep here by Pawan Saraf. He plays for the Sudur Pashchim province. In fact, he had 4 for 23 for Nepal under-19 against the Bangladesh under-19 in December 2024. Wicket-taking bowler is featured in the under-19s regularly. One of the iconic players, got to get players from the ranks who play through age group cricket, and he's bowled with a big heart, Fazal.
Yeah, on a big stage as well. Take a look at him. He looks composed under pressure. There's no real pressure and tension on his face. So comes in nicely. The ball coming nicely out of his hands, but picked up, and a huge hit. That's gone many, many rows inside those brand new seats there created by the Cricket Association of Nepal. Real harsh treatment there on the youngster.
I'm not too sure if there's much turn for the spinners in these conditions out here, and that's why your length has to be precise. Picked up beautifully, going down on his right knee, Erasmus. He found the release shot. The reply here from Khatri is going to be very important. Can he finish well? Much better. Got to bowl it quicker into the surface, not offer much wet, but 11 coming off this, 10 coming off the last. They're finding a move on here. The Gorkhas in this chase, 96 for 3.
काठमाडौँ गोर्खाजले 96 रन बनाएको छ 3 विकेटको नोक्सानीमा 13 ओभरको खेल समाप्त भइसकेको छ 149 को लक्ष्य पाएको काठमाडौँ गोर्खाजले लक्ष्यलाई पछ्याइरहेको छ कर्णाली VS 85 मा 5 थियो 13 ओभरमा
Nicely cut away. Get some hand there. Very well done. Max so down at point. Certainly saved a couple of runs here for the Yaks.
You can see the bowler under pressure straight away when he's bowling to Erasmus, dragging that one in short, giving him the opportunity to cut outside that off stump. You can see in the background as well, there's a point, very, very square for the left-hander. Now he's at a very square mid-wicket, almost deep square leg. There you see, he's very square leg, and then he comes to a very square point when the left-handers, a little bit of misfield. They're just falling apart in the field really now are the Yaks.
Yeah, it is so important to start well here for the Gorkhas in this chase. Nicely worked away. They're turning the strike extremely well, both these batters. They've kept the fielders on their toes. They've been busy in the middle. The 100 comes up. 2 is the call with a single, but they'll push for 2. Simpson is a good runner between the wickets. Yeah, they're doing it well this evening. And this partnership is growing. It's now worth 38 and 20.
They're certainly talking the same language, isn't it? He just pushed it with soft hands just outside that 30-yard ring, and they pick up 2 runs. Just take a look at that. They called early. They knew instantly there were 2. It was difficult for Busisto to get to it, and the mid-wicket, just take a look, just outside that 30-yard circle. Very smart batting this by Gerard Erasmus.
Towering hit out of here, and that will disappear. He's in smash mode, Erasmus, and he's coming back into good form and just the right time for the Gorkhas in a very crucial match and a good chase.
Well, it's really nice to see some of the main players of the Gorkhas team coming into form. A really aggressive strike down the ground. They say that a straight 6 is always hit of a good delivery, and take a look at that, straight as an arrow onto that side screen. Gerard Erasmus is really turning on the heat on a very chilly evening here in Kathmandu.
Like the ring to it, Fazil. During the wintry fields of Nepal, this man's showing red-hot form with the bat. Erasmus.
Oh, the use of the wrist so beautifully played there. One bounce over the boundary cushions, and Sompal Kami is not happy. But what a fantastic shot this by Gerard Erasmus. Just look at the way he used his wrists at the very last moment. There it is. Brilliant. Absolutely stunning display of batsmanship.
Well, that's an artist at work. Someone who's had a good measure of the surface, understands the pace and turn on this pitch as well. Sompal Kami not impressed. Need to be careful there. Yeah, he's got the runs. He'll nudge it around for a single. They have played brilliant cricket in this over. And they've accumulated 16 runs without any fuss. It's 1-1-2 for 3. A great session here for the Gorkhas. A wonderful passage of play. They're accumulating big runs across overs. And their asking rate now is little over 6. They came together when it was over 9. And just how wonderfully they put the pressure back on the fielding side. They're looking good to make it 3 in their last 3 games. And this man has been in the peak of his powers. Erasmus. It's going to be Bipin Sharma into his 3rd. He's bowled well this evening. A quicker one that kept a tad bit low for the comfort of the batter here.
Well, they need wickets now to the Yaks. Need to get one by hook or by crook. These 2 out there in the middle have suddenly gone to 49 of 24, 30 of those by Gerard Erasmus, 18 by John Simpson. So they're really doing it in style.
The only option
Casey looking very comfortable, very confident. they win here, there'll be 4 points. And then they have two teams who are 7th and 8th on the points table, so they'll fancy their chances against them. If they can get 2 wins there, they'll move to 8 points and be looking very good for that 3rd or 4th spot on the points table.
Yeah, they'll certainly want to believe now this is going their way. That's because they're ticking every box as the matches are going on. Just how he created some room and space to cut that for a lovely shot. That's how you thread the needle, they say. He's looked good. He's been in his elements. And he's played on all round of the dial.
Well, you can't set a field for a bad ball, and that was a rank shot delivery. Bad bowling this by the youngster, just playing straight up the alley for John Simpson. The fielder was way to the left, and you should be looking at moving him a lot straighter. Luck clearly on the side of the Kathmandu Gorkhas. They look good. Need 32 from 30. It's 118 for 3.
Context, despite that rather calamitous run out of Milan Kumar, the middle overs by a distance belong to the Gorkhas. It's brought together two incredibly experienced cricketers. John Simpson, who's having an excellent season, and Gerard Erasmus, who is with us for the final time this season. It's going to be his last game. Promoted up the order. A 55-run partnership. It's not the volume of runs, it's the rapidity at which they have come. The best part of a strike rate at 200. It's taken the game all but away from the Yaks. Something has to change very quickly because it's just 32 more to win from the final 5. Yet again, some of the bowling choices and the rotation of the options for the Yaks is leaving a bit to be desired. HD, is there any result but the one with the chasing side winning here?
Well, I'm going to focus on a positive here and think that you and I were talking a little bit earlier about flexibility in batting lineups, and I think tonight Monty Desai might have got it right. And the reason being is I think that Simpson is more adept at batting, whether it be up or down the batting order. Should just be one. They might get 2 here. I'll settle for 1. I think he has the capabilities to walk in at a number 7, even though he's walked in at number 5 here. Whereas I just think Erasmus is the type of player that just needs a little time. Just a little time. I know it's T20, but it might be 4 or 5 deliveries just to get a feel of the surface he's playing on, and then he can come into his own. So I like what they've done here. The only problem is I think Erasmus has gone after tonight.
Yeah, no surprise to see it. It's his best contribution as well up the order. Much more at home. This is where he bats for Namibia. At number 4. Good skills from Nandan Yadav. Pace being taken off every ball here. The batters who have scored 50 runs or more this season, it's only Harmeet Singh and Gulshan Jha who are doing it at, say, a better strike rate than John Simpson. So John Simpson's impact when he comes to the crease is the way in which he picks up immediate runs and doesn't allow that scoreboard pressure, that required run rate to come on top of him. Highly impressive. Isn't there? You can't buy experience. Might be surprised to think of Simpson being 37. Erasmus, much younger, but hugely experienced in the World Game. This partnership's been a good one. And continues to be an excellent one. Simpson on fire at the Nepal Premier League. 6 through one of his favourite zones. He's striking at the best part of 200 now.
That's his role in the partnership. The previous delivery gave us an indication of this, didn't it? With Erasmus just nudging it down for a single to say, John, you're in charge of hitting it out the ground. I'll just anchor us to victory. Some strike. He is a clean hitter. I wonder who spotted him.
Good piece of scouting. Monty decides how he rolls. Change of angle, round the wicket now. Tries to go again, not sure he gets it. But he gets enough because it's been dropped over the rope. And any final hopes for the Axe have been extinguished with a bit of a shocker from Pawan Saraf. This was regulation, should have been taken. It may well sum up the season for the men from Karnali.
Just as well I didn't say what I was going to, which is that I don't like this angle of attack by Nandan Yadav bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. It provided an opportunity. It's been dropped. It's going to have gone for just 4. The problem here is that Simpson is now 34 from 17. The bit's between the teeth. He's looking to end this very quickly.
Really back that approach as well because there's 7 wickets in hand. So he just kill the game. Kill it now. Erasmus will continue to work it around. This has been such an impressive partnership. One of the partnerships of the season, I would say. Such crisp ball striking too. And Sampal Kami, I don't think he's got an answer. The captain of the Axe, 2 more to the total. You feel a bit for Nandan Yadav, deserve the wicket. It's 132 for 3. Great partnership, 69 off 35. Has all but killed the game. And Sampal Kami just doesn't seem to have the answers, does he? He's difficult. It's a bit like Nepal for the national team. Rohit Paudel, sometimes having too many bowling options can be an issue. Biggest surprise of the lot, though, just 1 over for Mark Watt. Only went for 6. Sampal Kami's going to turn to himself. 4 to go. He needs a wicket. Needs to go all in and attack here and somehow find one. Just 18 required to win. To the immediate call from Gerard Erasmus, and it's a comfortable 2. Running between the wickets in this partnership, with the exception of what Erasmus ended up calamitously running out. Milan Kumar has been excellent.
Well, this is the running between the wickets of the last ball of the previous over. Look at the intention of Erasmus. As soon as there's a misfield, he's away. And it's a canter. That's what they talk about, running the first one hard. Just in case.
Yeah, he's a proper player, this man. Gerard Erasmus, and every squad he goes into, he adds real leadership qualities, of course, too. Immediate loud call. Look at the frustration for the Axe. Gorka's simply proving too good for them here. Now, I thought I'd show you HD what I was on earlier today, because I was coming across from Lalitpur. I was on the back of that Bajaj Pulsar, which had next gen Pulsar power. Ordered it on the InDrive app, another one of the sponsors, and jumped on the back as a pillion passenger, and we were zipping in between the traffic. Best way to get around Kathmandu. Love a motorbike. Simpson is toying with the opposition now. The perfect placement. And Gulshan Jah, who hasn't been given a bowl, is sprawled across the turf despite his fantastic effort in the first innings. That knock of 49 is going to go in vain. The Gorkhas are sealing their spot in the playoffs here.
Just picking them off. Seen hit one through the offside. Seen him hit it through the leg side. I want to see if he can lace one through the offside.
He gave you the right ball for it. HD did Safal Kami. As Najibul Zadran can't do enough. This partnership has just been fantastic. Right from the off, as soon as Simpson came to the crease, it looked like they've really enjoyed playing with each other. Very leg side dominant, John Simpson. Erasmus really finding his touch. Ball skidding on a little bit under the lights. There's one through the offside via HD. Or trademark Simpson into the leg. Towards 77 off 39. And this game is done. It's dust. Or is it? Maybe not. Sampal Kami thinks this is out. It's a miss an H.
This has gone miles outside off stump.
Well, now. Not out twice, says the umpire. I think that might have been hitting off stump, and I think it was in line. Get another look next over, but that looked very close. It might be immaterial in terms of the result, but frustration for Kami, understandable. With a good Yorker, nails it twice in a row. But good running gets it through for the single. 141 now for 3.
Grace, and it's got to where that was a particular stroke, and then when they started to play on pitches that bounced more, that the draw went out of fashion.
The draw's got a bit out of fashion in Test cricket too, hasn't it? 2-day tests. It's going to happen in the second test, I wonder. Okay, 6 to win. I think John Simpson could end it here. Well, not if it pitches over there. We're going to have 5 wides. I think we actually might have a no ball check here as well. It's not going to end this ball in terms of a legal delivery. It'll end the next one instead. And the Gorkas, they've ended up giving the Yaks a shellacking here. This is a proper hammering, despite that fantastic effort from Gulshan Jah in the first innings. Going to be past the stumps. So it's, I think once we see the side-on angle, it's off the cut strip. But have a look here. If it goes past the stumps in terms of pitching, it'll be given as a wide. 5 wides to the total. Scores are tied, and John Simpson will have a chance to hit the winning runs. Pick your player of the match. Might just be him.
Yep, might very well be. He has come and just taken the game away from the opposition with some very clean striking. Erasmus has said farewell to the Gorkas with a little nod out. Here we go.
Leading edge, goes miles up. Gulshan Jah runs back, 2 fielders come together. Great catch. It's going to be immaterial in terms of the results, but it is a wonderful running, athletic catch from a young man who is such a fine cricketer. And despite his best efforts, the Yaks will lose tonight, but it doesn't take away from John Simpson's innings at all.
It's a very, very fine catch. Very fine catch. The good thing is he told Sampal, come get out of my way. And it's ended a fantastic inning. Simpsons goes for 41. They still need a single. And the Gorkas are 149 for 4.
Well, the Gorkas know they're all but there. John Simpson's a little frustrated. He says he should have just worked it for one, but the bat just came through. 2 fine left-handed batters there, Charlesworth and Simpson. And Rashid Khan will get the chance to hit the winning runs. I do think Nandan Yadav deserved a second wicket across the course of this spell. And that was a marvellous catch. Add that to the best catches of the season package, no doubt about that. Scores are level. And they've lost 2 and 2. And Nandan Yadav's on a hat-trick. Surely all going to be too little too late. And the Gorkers are saying, well, what are we doing here? We're getting ourselves in a tangle.
Easy catch. Simple catch, beaten for pace. And Rashid Khan is running off the ground. Quite literally. Goes without scoring. 149 for 5. They still need a single.
Here we go, hat-trick ball. Come on, Nandan. Give us something on this Sunday evening to cheer for the Yaks. Bim Sharkey back into the team. Trap him, LB.